Shalom, shalom, YouTube. This is Sister T. You're probably like, why are you staring at a pile of leaves? But actually, the children and I got together. We are dumping leaves, adding leaves to different part of the gardens that need them. So this was one of the ones that we did, and we just finished today. And it'll be spread over these Jerusalem artichokes so they can be covered really well. And after this, we are headed to the chicken coop. The chicken coop has needed some cleaning, so the girls and I will head down there, clean the chicken coop, put some leaves in the egg layers and just get it cleaned out, and then we'll be working on the chicken run because there's a lot of manure that needs to be removed from there so it can compost down so we can use it in our gardens. So we'll take you along at some point and show you what we're doing in there, but stay tuned. Shalom.
Shalom. So we're in the chicken coop. As you can see all the egg layers. Hey, making all this noise. Today we are cleaning out their coop. We're raking all the leaves or scraping all the leaves out of the egg layers and all of their feces out. We're scraping everything out, and then we're going to re-put the leaves back in there in their beds, because that's what they lay in. We put leaves in their beds for them to lay eggs on. As you can see, sometimes the chickens will break the eggs and eat them, so we have to get that out of there quickly so they don't get in the habit of doing that. And we're going to take a lot of this compost out and then refill it with leaves. It's super high. It's about a foot high of compost. So we're going to start shoveling all of this out and then re-put the leaves in there. They make compost quickly, so that's what we're doing today. All right, shalom. So we're in our run. And right now we are turning the soil or the compost, turn it over, and the chickens and go through it and pick any food out, any bugs, any sprouted foods from, say, corn or grains or anything that got dropped on the ground that have sprouted. They will go through and pick any food out that they can. And we're taking a lot of it out and we're putting it into our compost bins to continue to compost down so that we may put it in our gardens. I believe we did a video last year of us doing the same thing. And that has compost is already composted down. We're already put it in our garden. So now we're ready to refill the compost bins again and do the cycle all over again. And this is a lot of compost. It's really high in here. We can almost touch the roof of the coop with the top of our heads because the compost is so high in here. And what we do, we just add leaves every week. Lots and lots of leaves. The chickens go through it, pick through it, get any bugs and stuff out of it, and then they kind of shred it with their feet. But all of that leaves and stuff gets mixed into their feces, and we use that, take that out, and we use that as the compost breaks down, and we put in our gardens, and it feeds our gardens well. Right now we're right here with Sister Zion, or Sister Tanisha. Hello. And what they're doing is putting all, we reuse almost everything that we can here on the homestead. So these are feed bags. We keep the bags, and right now we're putting the manure in there, the compost in there, and we're just going to throw it into the compost bin and have the compost along with the paper bags just go ahead and decompose in the compost, and all that will get mixed together, and that just goes into our gardens. So we put paper, cardboard into our gardens, and it composts down and it feeds our gardens. So this is a really huge task because there's so much compost in here. It's unreal.
Yeah, we are having it was actually a nice day, so this is like a family affair. Every time we do it, we get all the children out here, and even the babies out here, and everybody helps in some way. The babies were feeding the chickens earlier some greens while we do this job, so.
All right.
Some chickweed. I guess the goats got chickweed too.
All right.
Man power.
Really, Master? Mini bags. Can I show behind you, Master?
Yeah.
So this is the area where we're putting all the bags in. I believe our master is cleaning out the next one because we still have a whole bunch of bags in the chicken coop to bring over here. Excuse me. All right, so we're just filling up these two areas, 2 bins here. This one's already filled again, and our master is digging out the next one. He said that it composted a foot down below our clay. It composted all that down. Look at all this beautiful soil that was made by our chickens with all the nutrients to make our vegetables grow.
Do you remember what Jeff Goldblum said on Jurassic Park?
No.
That's one big pile of shit.
But it does not smell like it anymore. This does not.
At all.
Can't reach it. There we go. Doesn't smell like it. It's all dirt. Beautiful.
And if you all are asking why it is that I'm moving from one bin to the next, is because this bin's fully composted. The bin that I'm in right now is fully composted, but we need room for all the chicken manure we're bringing out. So I had to empty this bin and that bin so that I can get the compost from the chicken coop into this bin.
So we can get all this that we're putting in the bags in here. We're having to consolidate.
And this is not even, I mean, we have enough chicken compost to fill up these bins like 2-3 times.
Yes.
I don't know where it's all gonna go.
Yes, Master. All right, we hope you enjoyed this video of what has been going down on the homestead today. All right, shalom.